Hey guys, Jay here from the Legion of Two, and in this wee episode of Behind the Counter, I wanted to tell a story about one of the strangest conversations I've had with a customer on the telephone regarding an aspect of 40k's rule set. This is the story of the man on the phone and the missile launcher. So, unreasonable customers, you all know the type. If you don't agree with them or give them what they want, you're either a bad person or you don't know how to do your job, or potentially both. So, back when 6th edition 40k was out, I was in the store alone, and this was a good opportunity to get the cleaning done, do the stock take, general stuff you did around the store when it wasn't really too busy. But then the phone rings. So I pick it up and I go through my usual, hello there, you're through to such and such at Warhammer, such and such. How can I help? And the person says to me,
hello, explain how a missile launcher works.
So I think to myself, okay, that's not a problem. I can explain that quite easily. And I go through the process of explaining how the 6th edition missile launcher works. And he asks me,
no, how do they work?
Now, I was quite taken back by this question and in a way didn't really understand it, so I said to him, well, what do you mean? And he responded with,
they never seem to work for me no matter what I do. I place the template, I roll the 2d6 and scatter, and they still miss.
So in the end, I just say that is the rule. I don't really know what he wants me to say. I'm not a playtester. I have no say whatsoever in how the rule is written. That's just how the game works. You roll your dice and sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. But in this instance, because you're, I suppose, the face of the company and you're trying to be helpful, you think to yourself, maybe there's something I can recommend, or maybe there's something I can help him with. Or potentially we could have a chat about his army and maybe what he's taking or something akin to that. But all he ends up asking me is,
explain to me why they don't work.
So now I'm thinking, right, he doesn't want a game mechanic explanation. He must want a lore explanation. So I start giving potential reasons as to why the missile launcher isn't working. Technical issues, weather conditions, warp fuckery. It doesn't really matter. The point is, I just try to explain it in a way that justifies why the rule is set out that way. But before I really get to finish, he interrupts me with,
we're not here to discuss the laws of physics. I just want you to make the missile launchers work.
Now, at this point in time, I've officially had enough. I do not know what this guy wants from me. Maybe he thinks his opponent is a cheating bastard, or maybe he thinks his dice are crap, or maybe, things aren't just going his way, and this guy is just extremely pissed off that a rule in the game is completely fucking him over. And he doesn't care whether it's a lore explanation or a game mechanic explanation. He wants me to fix it. So I really just end up saying, well, in the end, you roll your dice and that's what happens. It is just a game after all, and you have to take it on the chin. And in a way, there's a silence for a few seconds. And there's nothing really much I can do. I was getting ready to say, well, if there's nothing else I can help you with, I'm going to drop the line. And he turns around and goes,
well, don't you care?
And I suppose, apart from maintaining my professionalism, my genuine answer is no. All I could say was, it's a game. If you don't like it, make a house rule. That's perfectly fine. Though he did try to say,
well, I'm just going to play it my way then.
And that's perfectly okay with me, but, when you're in the shop, you will abide by the store's rules, and if the store rule says that you have to play it properly, then you will play it properly. But looking back on it, even to this day, I still think to myself, what did he want from me? Did he want me to go onto the phone and say that the rule is incorrect and that Games Workshop are overwriting the rulebook? This random mook whose core objective is to sell models to kids and to get people into the hobby. For lack of a better term, in a way, you're a pusher. And I have the authority to change his game, or if he's at a tournament or something, just to get it his way. And if he doesn't like it, I'm giving poor customer service. That's a fight you can't win. And with arseholes like that, I sometimes think the best thing to do is just say, yeah, aye, sure, whatever. Here, look, if you want to play it that way, that's fine, But in the end, at that point in time, after having a 5-minute conversation with him about the laws of physics on a fictional game's missile launcher, I had really no fucks to give. But tell me what you think. Have you ever dealt with irritating customers or customers who just ask for unreasonable things or demand that you sort something unreasonable for them? Let me know in the comments below, and as usual, like, subscribe and do all that usual stuff. Thanks now. Bye bye.